The missed bus. It was one of those mornings when everything seemed to go wrong. The alarm didn't ring on time, the coffee spilled on my shirt, and by the time I reached the bus stop, the bus doors had just closed. I ran, shouted, waved, but it drove away, leaving me standing there in the cold. I was furious. I had worked all night on my presentation, skipped breakfast, left home early, and still I missed it. My whole day felt ruined. I sat on the bench, head in my hands, silently blaming myself and my luck. Then I noticed an old man nearby struggling with his grocery bags. One of them had torn open, and apples were rolling across the sidewalk. People passed by, but no one stopped. Without thinking, I got up and went to help him. We picked up the apples together, and when I handed him the last one, he smiled gently and said, "Maybe missing that bus wasn't such a bad thing." I nodded politely, but didn't really care. I just wanted to get to work. Yet, just a few minutes later, a loud crash echoed from the distance, the kind of sound that makes your heart stop. Everyone turned toward the noise. Down the street, smoke was rising. People started whispering. A bus had collided with a truck at the next intersection. My eyes widened. It was the same bus I had missed. For a few seconds, I couldn't move. I just stood there staring, realizing that if I hadn't missed it, I could have been inside. The old man looked at me again and said softly, "Sometimes life delays us not to punish us, but to protect us." Those words stayed in my mind. All day long, I kept thinking about them. How many times in life do we get angry when things don't go our way? We lose a job, we miss a train, we fail an exam, and we think it's the end. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's life's way of saving us from something we can't yet see. That day changed the way I looked at delays and failures. I realized that sometimes rejection is just redirection. Missing out on something you wanted might be leading you to something far better. Now, whenever life doesn't go according to my plan, when I lose an opportunity, when someone leaves, when things fall apart, I stop and remind myself, maybe I'm being protected. Maybe this pause, this waiting, this disappointment is actually a blessing in disguise. We often forget that life has a bigger picture, one we can't always see. Every delay, every failure, every setback might be setting us up for something greater. The problem is, we're too focused on the missed bus to realize the road ahead might be safer, brighter, and better. If you're going through a moment where things aren't working out, take a deep breath. You might not understand it now, but one day you'll look back and realize why that delay was necessary. So next time something doesn't go your way, don't lose hope. Maybe the bus you missed wasn't your loss. Maybe it was your rescue. Because sometimes life's no is just another way of saying, "Wait, I'm saving you for something better."